There we go. Okay, so we're all in different places, in literally, figuratively, geographically. But I know that collectively we're all like in this same kind of vibe. If you chose to be here tonight, you're feeling the heaviness, you're feeling the intensity, you're feeling the grief, the sadness, and oftentimes I ask myself, like, what can I do? What can I do when things feel really heavy? Because of course I get angry just like everybody else, but I don't like to stay angry because it makes me just feel really bad. But it also makes me feel like it's not a competition, but that the bad and the dark is winning. Like you got me so mad that you've taken away my peace and the peace that I'm able to provide, which to me is like taking away part of me. It feels like you're taking away an arm if I can't heal myself or others. So I'm not going to I'm not going to allow myself to stay angry, but it's okay to be angry. Um, it's acceptable. It's appropriate. Um, you just have to find in yourself, what feels right. How long do you want to stay mad? How do you want to use that rage? What do you want to use as an outlet? And for me, I tend to stay mad for a little while, and then I tend to go quickly into kind of like peace. Like I need to figure out what I can do here. And I can't go to Minnesota right now. And I can't go to a lot of places in the world right now, but I can energetically be with you and with myself, and I can be out there. And so that's what I've chosen to do with you guys tonight. Um, and I think stillness becomes an act of unity in times that are troubling and challenging. So thank you again for being here. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. And again, feel comfortable. You can lay down, you can sit up. I'm going to stay exactly like this. And I want you to breathe in through your nose, and I want you to hold it for a few seconds. I want you to breathe out through your mouth. I'm going to light a little bit of Palo Santo. And I really want you to just kind of begin to feel held by the ground beneath you, or the couch, or the cot, or the blanket, or the pillow, whatever you're sitting on. Just kind of really lean into this, and I'll stop talking so you can take a couple of really deep grounding breaths. Okay. I like Palo Santo. It's a little sweeter than sage. Most of you guys, if you've worked with me, you've seen me do that before. And if you're not already using Palo Santo, I do highly recommend it. It's a beautiful way to cleanse your space, your heart, your aura, your energy. It also has antibacterial, qualities, characteristics. How, I don't know what the word would be, to help kind of like really scientifically also clear space. So Palo Santo is a really beautiful thing to kind of use. What we're going to do is I just want you to kind of put your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly. And I just want you to kind of lean into this moment here collectively. I want you to think about yourself right now. I want you to think about everyone in this Google Meet. And I want you to think about the world. And I just want to take a moment to kind of say out loud, and you can say in your head if you'd like. You don't have to say it out loud. But I am steady. I am soft. I am human. And I share my energy today with the collective so that we may all become steady and we may all become soft and we may all become human in this moment together. And just take a moment to really let that kind of settle in with you. Okay, I'm going to play this healing frequency. Like I said, frequency 528. There will be something on the screen, so if that's distracting, just feel free to close your eyes. I'm going to continue to have my eyes closed. I'm going to stay on camera, but you're welcome to stay off. However, I'm not sure you'll see me and the video. We'll see what happens. And just really allow this sound to circle you with light and love and peace and unity. And let it do whatever it kind of does to you. Sometimes when you listen to healing frequencies, you really can feel it radiating throughout your entire body. So just kind of sit with it. We're going to do this for about 5 minutes. And I will not be talking during those 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to stop it after just a second to make sure you can hear it. Can you guys hear that okay?
You're good.
Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to do this for 5 minutes. Okay, so that was just a little taste of some sound healing for us tonight. Hopefully you felt calm and not too like that music wasn't too much for you. Um, I also want to do a little bit of Reiki, and I want to just kind of give you guys a chance to put a little bit of light force energy. I'm so glad. Life force energy into your own heart. You know, Reiki is all about life force energy, and we are cells. You know, if you looked at any of us under a microscope, if you looked at any of us, even after we've passed, this might sound very morbid, but if you look at ashes of humans, they are beautiful. They're crystals, and they look exactly like stars under a microscope. And just the idea that we are all here connected in life and after, of course, it's just such a beautiful thing to really think about. So I want us to do just a little hug to ourselves and put a little Reiki in our hearts. And then I'm going to send a little bit of healing energy out. And I just want you to kind of receive that. And then also in your own way, send it out to the world. So allow yourself to receive some of the healing energy, and then allow yourself to also send it to anybody who's grieving, anybody who's hurting, anybody who is doing the hurting, because they're also hurt. And I just want you to kind of like, again, let the softness kind of stay with you, and that humanity and that compassion remain, even when it's very, very, very difficult. So we're going to rub our hands together, and you're welcome to do this with me or not, but I want you to just kind of feel the loving energy. Some of you have done this with me before. And you're creating friction just with kind of calling in the energy that we all have access to at any moment. And we're just rubbing our hands together. And when we pick a stopping point in just a moment, I want you to pull your hands apart and together, apart and together, and just kind of go back and forth a few more times. You should start to feel a ball of energy between your hands. That's Reiki. That's healing, loving energy, because you've set the intention for this loving energy to be healing and loving. And I want you to take that and I want you to put it into your own heart. You're kind of just giving yourself a little hug. Because we're worthy of love, we need to love ourselves and stay compassionate and open-hearted, even when it's really, really difficult. So I'm going to send a little bit of Reiki out to the world. Please feel free to just receive it in any way that feels right for you. I'm not going to talk, but I'm going to put my hands up. I'll be rubbing my hands together a little bit. And I'm sending this to anybody who's afraid or grieving or hardened or alone, who just needs a little bit of extra love and light from a stranger anywhere in the world. And to all of you here with me at this moment. If it feels right as you receive, feel free to do the same by sending that love out, by just being intentional with your words and your energy. I'm going to do one more round. Just continue to receive the love and send it out. You can imagine who you're sending it to, or you can just imagine it going out to the collective. Our energy is all connected to each other's. So when we send out love and peace and unity and healing, people are going to feel it. Feel free to take a couple more deep breaths. You can say mantras or affirmations to yourself if you'd like, if you aren't already. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to end the recording and then we can just kind of debrief if you'd like to ask anything or say anything.